This video lesson is brought to you by Larry's Music and Sound, located in downtown Hickory, North Carolina.
Hi, my name's Alyn Mearns. I teach classical guitar here at Larry's Music and Sound. I'm just going to talk to you about just the basic elements of playing classical guitar with your right hand first and then your left hand. With both hands, you want to adhere to the basic principle of going with your body, how your hand wants to be. And this is sometimes easily remembered. With kids, I call it orange position. So if you can imagine both of your hands kind of holding an orange. So when you approach the guitar with your right hand, if you've got this nice relaxed, kind of like you're holding a bubble or an orange, and then just let your hand rest on the guitar, like so. Okay, as you can see, I'm in my orange position here, and you'll notice that I've actually got quite a lot of height coming down from my first knuckle down to my place of plucking. It's almost above where I'm plucking. Now the reason for this is that if you pluck the note, the finger actually returns by itself once you empty that kind of plucking energy. So I'm not putting my finger back. If your hand's too far back and you're trying to pluck here, you can see you have to actually bring your finger back, and it also makes a horrible thin sound. So you want to get your orange position just above the places that you're plucking. And you can use your thumb actually as a good measurement for this. If your thumb is at like a 45-degree angle, like so, you've probably got good height on your fingers. If your thumb is kind of parallel to the guitar, probably kind of plucking from the knee of your fingers as opposed to the hip. Okay, and you'll have to make your fingers come back to where they were. If you've got the right position, check your thumb for 45-degree angle. Your fingers come back by themselves, so you can do like intricate things quite in a relaxed way and get a good result. So we want to adhere to the same basic principle with our left hand too. I'm kind of in orange position, as you can tell. My fingers aren't reaching out to play anything, they're just in a place of rest. And I'm actually lining my fingers up with the guitar. With the left hand, I actually like to favor the weakest finger. It's kind of like your fingers are like, you know, John, Paul, George, and Ringo. So you gotta be very patient with your pinky and actually try and focus all of your left hand technique from your weakest finger. So I like to start and pretend that the pinky is the only finger I have. And what you'll notice is that I have good height on my finger. You can check this, whether your fingers are gonna have good height or not, by seeing if you can keep a little bit of your palm almost peeping over the guitar like a little sunrise. And that way you'll have the kind of like a nice Roman arch almost coming in perpendicular to the string. And your fingernails should be kind of looking at you, as opposed to your fingers being very shallow like this, where I have no space to, no space to move. If I bring my hand up again, a little sunrise. Now what this does is it gives you the maximum efficiency for your left hand to play the notes with very little, there's no squeezing involved. It's just actually the right angle of your finger going into the string and the weight of your arm actually is enough to play the note. And this is very important because when you're playing things that are more intricate, you need all your fingers to be relaxed and be able to move well. Okay, so that's the basic principle of your left hand, is favor your pinky or your weakest finger, have good height, and the rest is details. So I'm Alyn Mearns, and I'll look forward to seeing you on some future lessons. Be sure to visit musicandsound.net. I say musicandsound.net, but you wouldn't understand that. musicandsound.net, and if you would like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll have plenty more lessons to come, and if you want to come and take personal lessons, all the contact information will be available at musicandsound.net.